places with a cleric where you have to purify things. There's family. There's family. Special angels. He's probably just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But yeah, that's just my opinion. Exactly, they would have done that already. Like, if they really wanted to... Because the whole premise of Diablo is that it's you're constantly fighting demons because of the world stone shattering all across the land. And in Diablo 4, it's still going on. I haven't played Diablo 4, but from what I've seen other people say and do, it's still going, like, there's still a demonic presence problem, right? So if they were to release a cleric, they would have to release a cleric for us and Diablo 4 to keep continuity. And if that's the case, unless you just want a cleric just for the cleric. I'm not saying I wouldn't want a purifier. We need a purifier. Do you see how much fucking control there is in the game for stun locking? Or just dot over time damage? There is a need for a cleric or a purifying class. The thing is, how do they put that in and make it viable on their own 2 feet? You can't just have a person come in and be pure support. Because how are they going to get shit done without... You know what I mean? Unless you make all their purifying effects heal your party, but do the same damage to the enemies. Then it would work. They would have a CC range of healing, but if you use that CC on an enemy, it turns into damage. And I totally get that. And I understand that's why you want a cleric, because you're a D&D nerd. But, like, you have to think, if you're going to have a cleric, right? Someone who's a purifier, holy, right? Then they need to be able to balance how that character is going to be used. Because if you want someone who's going to be able to remove dots, poisons, burns, healing, right? Give some type of immunity or damage reduction like a cleric would, like as a buff. But then if you use it on an enemy or you use it on a boss or a demon or an undead character or a beast, it does the exact opposite, will hurt them. Then it works. I would love to see that. If they made a class like that, beautiful. But if you're talking like old school cleric where they have a book of spells and they know some healing, well, you already have a character called the wizard in the game that does spells. So then what's the cleric going to do? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I would like to see a cleric because I like old school like Final Fantasy games where, you know, you have the white mage and black mages and it's designated roles. If they went that route, I'd be happy too. Wizard, black mage. Cleric, white mage. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.